Just read a rather interesting article on WorldNet Daily. You're not going to have to look for it. I'll attach the link. Bang! Obama cocks hammer on new gun control. That's the headline. And it starts off, President Obama told the BBC he has felt distressed and stymied over his inability to get gun control passed through Congress. And he will double down on these efforts in his remaining months in office. Obama's comment went to air on the British Broadcasting Network just hours before a lone gunman shot 2 people dead at Grand Theater in Lafayette, Louisiana, before taking his own life. The issue of guns, that is an area where, if you ask me, where has been the one area where I felt that I've been most frustrated and most stymied, it is the fact that the United States of America is the one advanced nation on earth in which we do not have sufficient common sense gun safety laws, he told the BBC. Quote, even in the face of repeated mass killings, end of quote. He goes on to say, Obama said the number of Americans killed since 1911 by terrorism was less than 100, while tens of thousands have been killed by gun violence. Quote, for us not to be able to resolve that issue has been something that is distressing, but it is not something that I intend to stop working on in the remaining 18 months, he said. It's a scary thought, isn't it? The article goes on to say he did not mention that the overwhelming majority of shootings occur in urban areas with strict gun laws by criminals who don't obey those laws. He also forgot to mention that the majority of those murders are done by blacks. Blacks. The majority of murders in the United States are done by blacks. Against blacks, but still done by blacks. What he also doesn't talk about is that if he's so gung-ho on saving lives, why is he allowing tens of thousands to be slaughtered in the Middle East? Because they're Christians? If he wants to save lives, what he should do is ban all cars. Boom. There's 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, 50 times more lives lost to cars than guns over that same period of time that he made reference to, which was 9/11. And oh, by the way, 9/11 was brought here by jihadists, Islamic jihadists. The whole thing's totally insane. He has to disarm the American people to bring about what he's been aching to bring about. He can't attack America when Americans are armed. He knows that. The Japanese knew that. That's why they never invaded America. They knew behind every blade of grass was an American with a weapon. You know what Obama will be remembered as? Other than all the horrific things, there is one good thing he'll be remembered as. You know what that is? Obama will be remembered as the #1 gun salesman throughout history. Yeah. He is, without a doubt, the #1 gun salesman throughout history. So we do owe him a debt of gratitude for that. Sadly, for nothing else. Read the article. And then do a little bit of Googling. Google the countries throughout history that gave up their weapons and ask, what happened to those citizens? You'll see what happened to those citizens. They were all enslaved by their masters. I don't make the news, folks. I just report it with my own little twist. Read the article. Let me know what you think. you sure as hell know what I think.